Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft. What are you guys doing? What is going on? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I need them to explain their logic here. And for those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, what I'm talking about is Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft saying that they have no plans of including any survival or underground modes in The Division 2. Two of the best modes and best experiences in The Division 1, they are not going to do for Division 2. How does that make any sense? To get you guys completely caught up here, the Massive Entertainment Twitch stream, which is the state of the game for The Division 2, they did a stream last Wednesday, and they were talking about what is happening in the future of the game. We're actually, for once, answering questions that people were asking. I was one of them. I was one of the people asking questions, wanting to know, where's this game going? And so to get to the questions, my question was, can we get survival in Division 2? I wasn't the only one to ask these questions. There were other people asking similar questions. And here's their response.
Also, one of the things that we have now is we have chat up. I mean, a lot of people talking about things like survival and underground and that sort of stuff, and there's been...
I think we've seen that
a lot of
maybe
times.
a couple times.
We may have
Right?
seen a few mentions of survival.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything like... Got anything to tell me on those things? Because I think, you know,
Yeah.
in the effort of transparency, is there anything we can say about people's questions on those things?
Yeah.
Of course. Oh, you're looking at me, okay.
Yeah. Come on.
It's sorry, because that's quite a build-up, but just to tell you that no, at the moment we're not planning to bring back underground or survival. We're very interested with those modes and we really like them. There's a lot of elements in them that we like, so there are a lot of elements that are inspirations for things we're working on.
For sure.
The modes themselves, underground and survival, we don't have plans to bring them back, and we just want that to be very clear for everyone. There's a bunch of other things we're working on.
Now, that's crazy. So you have no plans to include survival and underground in Division 2. You are working on other things, but you got no plans for that right now. What are you including? You can't just give us bad news and not follow it up with some good news. Like, if you're going to say we're not doing survival and underground, but here is a great mode that we're doing that's unique and different and going to be a ton of fun like survival and underground were, then you may have given us some sour, but we got some sweet there too. But this doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't include these modes again. They were unique experiences that you couldn't get anywhere else but on The Division. That's like Destiny saying, we're not doing raids anymore for Destiny 2. Yeah, we did raids in Destiny 1. I know you guys love that stuff, but we got some other things we're going to do. I don't think the Destiny community would enjoy that. And when you come up with new, interesting modes, you don't just drop those things. You keep them going. Great examples are Gears of War series with the Horde mode. They started the Horde mode in Gears of War 2. They didn't stop doing it then. It was adopted by many other games because it was successfully done and it was a fun experience for gamers, a new experience. They kept it going. It's kind of stale now, but it's still in Gears 5. You don't stop doing things that are successful. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So they did say that they are going to do a hardcore mode. And this hardcore mode will come out with the title update 6.1, which is releasing today. And I'm going to try it out, but to get into the details of what this mode is, it's essentially permadeath. It's the same game we've been playing in The Division. No changes whatsoever. It's the same story, the same gear, same characters. The only difference is that if you die, you lose all progress and items on you at the time of death, and you have to start over. So essentially all they did was create a way to delete your character as soon as you died. I don't see how that was so, and I'm not a programmer, I'm not a game developer, but I don't see how it took so long for you to come up with something like that. Hardcore characters will be in their own server, going up against other people in the Dark Zone that also have hardcore characters. You do not have access to your stash. There are no gameplay rewards to carry over to your other agents. all you get is special vanity items for reaching level 2 for what we've seen so far. You know, it's funny because I remember a shout out to my friend Smiles, because back when me and her and a whole bunch of other people used to play the Division on Division 1, she used to always make this joke that they were going to implement permadeath in a DLC coming up or an update coming up. And we would laugh because we would think it's the funniest thing in the world. Like, they won't do that. It's never going to happen. It's not like they're actually going to implement permadeath. But then they did it. It's crazy that they actually implemented this. And the sad thing is that usually when we joked about that, it was always be like permadeath and included in some other mode or content. But this is just the same exact game with permadeath. This is where I see hardcore mode actually going. People are going to try it out, and I think at the time it may be interesting, exciting. There'll be that tension because you're going to be under-leveled at times, weak gear at times, and you're going to be trying to progress through the game knowing that if you die, that's it. There's going to be an added level of tension there, knowing that you can't just respawn at the last checkpoint. But let's say you get to all the way up to like level 8, level 10. You've been playing the game for a few hours, and then you end up getting killed, and all the progress that you did is gone forever. I don't think people are going to come back to that mode after that. No, I think they're going to look back at that. They're going to sit back and say, wow, I just wasted X amount of hours getting gear, getting mods, doing missions, and it was all for naught. I don't think they're going to go back to hardcore mode after that again. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I know I won't be going back to it after trying it one time. But I feel like a lot of other people feel the same way. This isn't the kind of content that is a good stopgap to your bigger content. This isn't the kind of content that is a replacement for modes like Survival and Underground. This isn't much of anything. And so Massive and Ubisoft really need to take a look at what their content map is, where the community is, and actually start delivering on what the community wants. We are the players here. We are the people who are spending our money to play your game. Now, sure, there's the whole artistic freedom, creative freedom. Sure, it's your game. You're making the game. But who are you making it for? Are you making it for the people who enjoyed playing it? Or are you making it just for you? Because if that's the case, then you shouldn't be at all upset, angry, disturbed, disappointed when your community leaves and they don't come back. Because that's where this franchise is going. And I know Ubisoft is taking some massive L's this year, but this is another one. Another L. And Ubisoft has been, from what has been reported, trying to find ways to reverse their trajectory right now and coming up with more unique experiences where they had some of that and they're just not using it. They're not utilizing what they have. And that's a major mistake. So hopefully, and there is this part here where they're saying, hey, maybe in the future we'll do those things. We'll bring Survival Underground in. But if you're not working on it right now, we're probably not going to see anything like that for well over a year. So not the best news, not at all. So yeah, I know this kind of is a really somber topic, but yeah, I just had to be honest about the game that I really like, which is The Division. And I'm probably not going to play it very much in the future with the way this is going, like many other people. So, hey, if you like the video, if you agree with me, hit the like button. If you disagree with me, hit the dislike button. Tell me why in the comment section. Tell me if you think I'm overreacting or if you feel like The Division is going to make a rebound for whatever reason. Explain to me why you have this optimism if you do. Hit the subscribe button if you like my videos. I got other videos that not just about The Division, but other games that I'm playing, the games I'm interested in, indie games that are coming out from smaller developers, really exciting content. So check it out, and you guys have a great one. Peace.